Whilst I was investigating a series of residential burglaries in Hampshire, we came across a suspect, and we arrested and interviewed him. This offender had committed a whole series of burglaries. There was a trail of devastation that he'd left and quite a great deal of traumatised victims. So I approached one of his victims who I knew was particularly affected by it and explained the process to her. The interaction between the victim and the offender was really interesting, a real eye-opener. It started with the victim asking him questions. She was extremely upset about what had happened, and she was blunt about that. She was initially quite angry with him. Why did you break into my house? Why me? How dare you go through my jewellery? How dare you steal my father's watch? Really, really big things for her that she had been bottling up and wanting to ask him. And it was quite interesting to see the victim putting the offender to the test and really challenging him on why he'd done this and what his motivation was. He told her how sorry he was. He understood that she was financially out of pocket, and he offered, when he came out of prison, to repay her. Initially the victim agreed and thanked him, which was great to see, but later on during the meeting, after they'd gained a real rapport together and a real understanding of each other's situation, the victim actually said, I don't want your money, I want you to come out of prison with a chance, I want you to not owe money to anyone, not be in debt with anybody, and I want you to come out into society and have half a chance of making it this time. So from her initial anger towards him and her upset, she then gained a good understanding of his situation, his harsh upbringing, his drug habit, his lack of parental guidance, and showed a willingness to help him, which was just amazing to see. I got a real sense that the victim had had her unanswered questions answered effectively. It helped repair a lot of harm, I think, just there and then within that meeting. She had been hugely reassured when the offender told her it was spontaneous, it was opportunistic. I didn't target you, I didn't watch you or your family. I was desperate, I broke into the first house I saw. That really helped her and helped her, I think, go on and move on with her life from there. The offender was released from prison 3 months ago, and on his release I provided the victim with an update as to where he's living, the fact he has come out early because of good behaviour and he's been working hard in prison. The victim was really grateful for the update, really grateful to be kept in the loop. The offender for the first time said he genuinely thinks he has a chance of rehabilitating. He has proved that. He's proved that the scheme works. He's been through the process, he's come out and he's not offended. So for me, I think on the offender side of things, it's worked well. And the victim has really had some harm repaired that she thought was probably unrepairable before. So it's brilliant to see it's worked for both parties.